Just give me a sec. It's being aired on the YouTube. फिर उसके बाद अपन start करेंगे. Okay, guys, it's being aired on the YouTube channel as well. Yes, before starting, I want you all to take a notebook, and a paper or pen with you. And I want you all to note these things down, because once you will start noting this all what we have been covered, it would register in your brain much better. Of course, we have it aired on YouTube as well. If you want to have a look at the webinar, you can again look at it. But still, if you, as soon as you start noting things, it will be better for you, guys. And another thing is, switch on. I would suggest you all who are there on the Zoom to switch on your video cameras, because we are going to discuss about personality for an interview, personality, confidence, and communication for an interview. So it's very important, guys. It's a requisite, okay? It's a prerequisite. Whenever we are going for an interview, there is lots of fear. There are so many people who are worried about how will it look, what will happen. So it's a basic understanding. The first thing is to kill your fear, and once that happens, automatically things goes good. So एक बार video camera on करो. Someone just left the meeting itself as soon as I asked to open the video camera. Okay. Okay, ठीक है. तो उसके बाद guys start noting this. So what we will do today, we will talk about all the factors. We will talk about all the factors. Why do people fear? Why do people face lack of confidence? Communication में क्या क्या challenges आते हैं? And all these things will be related to interview. Step by step, we will cover all the factors. Or you just try to identify if you are facing any that kind of problem and note it down and accordingly start working on that. So ये इसका मॉड्यूल रहेगा. We will talk about the confidence. अलग अलग people have lack confidence because of different reasons. हर किसी का एक reason नहीं होता है because of lacking confidence. So there can be different reasons. We will discuss them all. We will provide solutions to them. You note down things and work around देंगे तो start accordingly working on those particular things. Okay. So guys, first of all जो रहता है ना, interview experience नहीं रहता है अपने को. We do not have interview experience, और उसकी वजह से जो है अपना confidence lack होना शुरू होता है. So it's very basic, right? अगर if I ask you to do something which you have not done throughout your life, तो वो nervousness जो रहता है ना starting का, that is one of the major reasons why people lack confidence. So how will you work out? तो कैसे होता है? So if you are a fresher, जब भी ये चीज होगा, if you have not given interviews, then also this thing will happen. So what you do, guys? First of all, here you are worried about the outcome. See the reasoning about why these things happen. If you are worried about the outcome, if you have not done something for in your past, if you are worried about the outcome, then that is the reason why you will lack confidence. That fear about uncertainty, what will happen, what not will happen. So guys, here, if you are not given an interview, this will be the reason you are worried about the outcome. So guys, how will you clear this thing? As first of all, try to give multiple interviews. देखो, जो भी अगर relevant interview है, apply for it. अगर कुछ walk-ins रहे, even if they are not matching 100% to you, 100% to your profile, just apply for it. It will help you in gaining that experience. Video interviews भी रहेंगे, अगर perfect रहेंगे नहीं. Genpact has been conducting many interviews. Online interviews, they are being conducting online interviews. So see if in case you can apply for one of these. Just try to gain some experience. You will learn how to talk. थोड़ा सा एक experience मिल जाएगा. और उसके बाद क्या है, right? It just requires that quick shift in the mindset. Instead of thinking how the interview is going to be, what will be the outcome of an interview, the basic, that certain switch in the mindset, that switch, just thinking that this particular interview is going to be the good interview. This minor mindset switch will help you a lot, because it will kill the nervousness. उसके बाद just take a breather before entering into a video conference interview. If you are just switching on the interview, just take a deep breather, just feel confident, and that's it. Just prepare yourself and get in. So agar, if you are fearing, if you are lacking confidence because of not having interview experience, do these things and it would automatically help you, guys. It will automatically help you and you will soon realize the difference. Interviews though, ये switch mindset में लाओ, and that's it, guys. take a deep breather and start talking. As soon as you find that 1, 2 or 3 sentences hits in a right target, everything will change. पूरा का पूरा इंटरव्यू चेंज हो जाएगा. The second most important thing, जब भी हम लोग लोगों से बात करते हैं, right, they are hesitant because they are unable to speak, communicate. They don't have good communication basically. They can't speak proper communication. They proper English जो रहता है, command over English is not there. So this is one of the reason why people hesitate. As for all those people who think that their English is not good, one basic suggestion for them, and one basic something which I would like to share to them, is speaking in English is equal to good communication. Okay, speaking in English is equal to good communication. English is a language. Communication consists of many things: how you talk, what you say, what you feel, how you understand, how you process that information, how you frame the sentence, and then how you respond. So there are many things that forms a part of communication. Khali English speaking, बोले that is not a communication. So if you are somewhat struggling to clear an interview, assuming that your communication is not good, then just start ignoring this factor, guys. इतना mandatory नहीं होता है for you to know proper English. As long as you are able to communicate what is there in your mind, and what's there, what you have learned, what's there in your resume, what you have experienced, it's okay. Only if you are going for interviews which requires for you to front end clients, or wherein you are supposed to interact with clients on regular basis on calls or video conferences, only in those cases your interview, your grammatical mistakes, your sentence formations will be considered. Other than that, अगर आप कोई development job के लिए जा रहे हो, if you are going for a job which doesn't require you to communicate on regular basis with clients, it's okay. तो सबसे पहले just remove this fear कि English बहुत अच्छी आना चाहिए. Guys, I have seen a person who was very average when it comes to English speaking. Okay. One of my colleagues was interviewing him. I was a part of global workforce management team, and one of the recruiters was interviewing that particular person. So his English communication was very weak, both average kind of था. But he had that confidence. He had that confidence, and he just kept saying that no, I want to get selected. If I get selected, कुछ तो हिंदी इंग्लिश सब तरफ मिक्स करके बोल रहा था, जब मैं सिलेक्ट होगा उनका तो I will give my best. He was repeating this thing, and he was like मैं कर लूंगा जो भी है. And just on the basis of that, he got selected. And he got selected. फिर उसके बाद में डेवलपमेंट में टीम में he started working, and his performance was actually good. So he just killed that fear कि भाई इंग्लिश नहीं आती है. Just go ahead, एक basic preparation कर लो. Basic preparation कर लो about English का, और go ahead and you can't do anything, right? अगर इंग्लिश नहीं आ रही है तो you can't do anything much about it. जो है वो है. But yes, keep preparing about it, और उसके बारे में we will discuss about how to prepare further in this webinar itself. As उसके बाद क्या होता है? Lack of preparation. As lack of preparation is another reason why people fail to show the level of confidence. अगर आप कोई भी चीज के लिए प्रिपेयर नहीं होंगे तो you won't be in a position to talk, because you yourself won't believe yourself. So first of all, guys, you have to be prepared about what you have appeared for. If you have appeared for an interview, first of all, everything, you should know what your profile is. You should know what the questions will be asked to you in an interview. You should know everything. And by knowing all these things, you have to then feel that, okay, you know everything, and you will go and you will start talking. Just this slight satisfaction that you will get about yourself will increase the level of confidence. ऐसे अगर आप prepare नहीं हो and you start thinking about what will happen, what will I talk, what if I say something wrong, I'm not prepared for this, what if this question is getting asked, अगर ये होना शुरू होता है ना, तो then automatically confidence level hit होता है. So what all we covered till now, guys? If you lack interview experience, first thing, maximum interviews दो. अगर 100% प्रोफाइल मैच नहीं है तो भी just for sake of fun, just do keep doing this. We have suggested this thing to many things, और automatically वो improve होना शुरू होता है. और nervousness के it will automatically work. उसके बाद जो है, इफ यू आर गेटिंग वरीड अबाउट द आउटकम, जस्ट चेंज दैट माइंडसेट, प्रिपेयर वेल, और उसके बाद व्हेन यू एक्चुअली गो एन इंटरव्यू, just give your best shot and assume that this particular interview is going to be one of the best interviews. एक slight mindset tweak करो और वहां पर जाओ. उसके बाद इफ यू आर लैकिंग कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स, स्पेसिफिकली इंग्लिश, अगर इफ यू आर वरीड दैट योर इंग्लिश इज नॉट सो गुड, एंड देन हाउ विल अदर्स फील अबाउट यू, इफ यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग अदर्स अप्रूवल अबाउट व्हाट विल दे से, डू नॉट वरी. जो है वो है एज ऑफ नाउ. Start working towards it, start working towards your English and communication preparation. But as of now जो है वो है. Just go ahead, confidently बात करो, and do not fear too much about English. So third part है lack of preparation. If you are not prepared, and if that is the reason for you lacking the communication confidence, then prepare karo. By automatically preparing, you will automatically kill that fear. As उसके बाद जो है past experiences, as this is something big. That if you have something negative past experience, then you will self doubt. You will automatically self doubt, and on the basis of that, you will fear that you will face the same experience in future. Guys, past is past. Past is past. उसका आज से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. The first interview which I gave, I was not selected there. I actually don't know the reason, but I was like completely sure that mine was not that mistake. Why I didn't get selected there, but वो pass था. I didn't have the slightest of thing in my mind when I was appearing for another interview. By doing this, I was confident. I was selected then. I was selected, and the name of the company was Worldwide Network Services. I was a fresher. I was selected there. I was confident. So by just doing this kind of stuff, you will start experiencing the difference. Many people, guys, it's like a circle. If in case things don't go good with you, if you start living in that, then it will affect your personality. फिर उसके बाद में जो है सेल्फ डाउट है, यू विल स्टार्ट डाउटिंग योरसेल्फ. देन उसके बाद में सेल्फ एस्टीम, सेल्फ डाउट, सेल्फ बिलीफ, ऑल इफ दीज थिंग्स गेट्स अफेक्टेड ना, तो ये जो लैक ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस है, दिस इज द वर्स्ट पार्ट. It affects your interview, it affects your life. So basically life में whatever happens, past is past. Past is past, or it won't affect your future. उसमें थोड़ा भी उसके बारे में नहीं सोचना. Just take the learnings and move ahead. So okay, so interviews में भी similar things happen. जो भी past experience है, अगर select नहीं हुए तो just confidently move ahead. Guys, these are the major reasons जाकर confidence lack होता है. If in case you find that there is anything else that is worrying you or troubling you, फिर we will talk about that as well. फिर उसके बाद में communication में we will elaborate. Okay, meanwhile I will just open a sheet. I have just noted down some of the queries which people have texted. Okay, related to the same stuff. I will just open out that sheet. While registering, few people have updated some of the details stating that के कुछ factors है. We will just see that whether we have covered those. फिर उसके बाद we will proceed to the communication part. ठीक है? Okay. So guys, one first question that the person has raised was interview not able to speak properly and nervousness. So guys, as we discuss, this nervousness can be of n number of things. If you are doing something for the first time, if you have experienced something last, some not good thing in your last experience, then this nervousness can be of anything. We have discussed this thing in detail, and that is already covered. Weak in English speaking, guys, we already said, okay, English speaking is not equal to good communication. English speaking, your grammatical mistakes, all these things only will be required if you are going for that type of job. तो अपन ने ये भी काफी ज़्यादा cover कर लिए. Okay, I am able to speak confidently sometimes. Mind will so passively, so passive. Guys, just give me a sec. Okay, I am able to speak confidently sometimes. Mind will so passive. Okay, this person is saying that he has spoken confidently, he confidently speaks, but sometimes automatically उसका mind जो है subconscious mind जो है passive में चला जाता है. So guys, this happens if okay, people are leaving, joining. There is some network issue if I'm not wrong. Okay. Because if you face any network issue, you can try to join once again. People are facing some of the issues while joining the Zoom. Okay, so where were we? So guys, if you get dropped, you can join in again. I will accept you. So where were we? Yes, I'm able to speak English confidently, but sometimes mine goes passive. What does this mean, guys? Okay, someone has said this in the registration form. So hota hai, guys. You know that you are confident, but if too many things are going in your mind, right? If your mind is not clear, then this thing may happen. जो focus रहता है वो shift हो जाता है. So whenever you are going for a particular interview, just prepare for this particular interview and just go ahead. ज़्यादा नहीं सोचना है कि what will happen, how will it happen, and that will automatically help you. बस उसके बाद क्या है, guys, I have pasted this queries in the group or expert speak group जो है ना, I'm just going through one by one. ये registration form में जो भी queries थे वो है. Someone is saying fear to give an interview. Guys, we have already covered how we can overcome that particular fear. Okay, if they ask on any topic on which I never speak, then fear comes in. Okay, guys. Generally होता क्या है? ये ग्रुप डिस्कशन, ये जैम जस्ट अ मिनट सेशन बोल के एक सेशन रहता है, वहां पर पीपल आर सपोज टू स्पीक अबाउट एनी टॉपिक फॉर 1 minute. On the basis of this, the communication of a person, the confidence of a person will be judged. So ये just a minute session है. This person is saying कि whenever he gets feared and he is unable to speak just a minute session में. So guys, it needs practice. अगर आपको इंग्लिश में बात करने की आदत नहीं है, okay, if then first thing is you should practice. First of all, आप practice करो English with your friends, with your colleagues. Even if you are not 100% right, even if you make grammatical mistakes, we have done it. I have done it. My friends have done it. Everyone has done it in the start of their careers. So start doing it. So by doing this, you will be confident and you won't get stuck anywhere. और उसके बाद में, before going in an interview, prepare yourself about specific topics. जो topics which are expected to ask, जो general topics जो रहते हैं, जो interview में पूछ सकते हैं, like just do Google करो, like what is the current affairs के बारे में 2-3 topics ले लो, then confidence के बारे में ले लो. Just prepare yourself before appearing in an interview, और जाके that would make your life easy. And many a times the interviewer will ask you, the recruiter will ask you to speak about the topic of your own choice. Specifically Deloitte में, whenever they conduct any interview of whenever they conduct any weekend interview, they ask people to choose the topic of their own choice and speak. So ये भी चीज होती है. So just prepare about any of the topics. उसके बाद में just keep talking with your friends in English, communicate with them in English, and automatically वो fear जो है वो खत्म हो जाएगा. उसके बाद guys, another thing is confidence issue. We have covered it. I want to know about technical rounds. We can't discuss about technical rounds now because ये technical का तो interview ये है नहीं session. So what else? Self-confidence, as we have cleared a few things about how to overcome self-doubt, self-confidence, how to increase more effective speaking skills. Guys, we will talk about this thing while talking about communication, how to answer for expected salary, how to avoid telling current salary. इसके बारे में अपन लास्ट में डिस्कस करेंगे. And low confidence. Okay, so these were the questions which were raised when it comes to low confidence. So as we have pretty much covered many things, but now we will talk about communication. We will talk about communication जो English के actually जो mistakes रहते हैं. I have noted down a few things that most of the people experience and the queries that I have been getting through WhatsApp text. Guys, first of all, English speaking में जो है ना, few mistakes that people do. They are too quick to respond. जो कमांड नहीं रहता है लैंग्वेज पे, unable to reply, and at sometimes people get stuck. We have experienced this thing. So why does this happen, guys? This happens again if you do not have proper flow in English, if you do not read English books, if English is not your language of communication. So you have to start reading newspapers. You have to start reading newspapers. You have to start reading books, and automatically ये जो होता है getting stuck or getting stuck somewhere, not getting proper words, not having a good vocabulary, ये चीज़ उससे sort out हो जाएंगे. And do not rush to talk. Few people just pounce in, but just before someone completes the sentence, few people will just rush in. Do not do that, guys. Take a pause. It's completely okay. If someone asks you something, take a pause and then revert back. And that is how things will automatically happen. You will not get stuck by doing this. You will you won't be too fast while speaking. So this is something important. There are two type of people who do not speak, and there are people who just jump up to say something. Both signs are not good. So proper communication may you start working. If you are habituated to speak very quick English, then again that is also not good sign. Proper sentence formation में proper flow में बात करो, and that will again be fixed by properly trying to speak in good flow for 10 minutes a day, and automatically your flow will increase. Guys, उसके बाद क्या होता है? When you actually talk, right, you miss some words. आप जब इंग्लिश में कम्युनिकेट करने की कोशिश करते हो, you miss some words. Why does that happen? Because of lack of vocabulary. या फिर ये इसके लिए भी होता है कि आपका uh, you have just learned some words but you have not formed them in a particular sentence. Like लोग जो है बात करते करते I went to the park बोलना चाहिए, right? I went park, he swing there, he was swinging. So basically to जो है लोग miss कर देते हैं. So instead of just pointing the words, try to learn the sentences in the sense, I went to the library to read books. So this kind of sentence can be replaced anywhere. I went to the park to play swing. I went to office to complete this task. So by learning this, by reading more and more, you will automatically come through many of these sentences, and then you can just use these sentences anywhere. Rather than just thinking about the words, this is what most of the people have been doing nowadays. The people who are very new, who don't know about how to communicate English, and English is not their primary language of communication, people have been doing this. So try to do this thing. And what you have to do, you have to read as much as you can, pinpoint the sentences which can be reframed, and just have those sentences in back of your mind. Getting blank, we have already discussed about this thing. Lack of speaking English habit. Then again, you have to prepare well, you have to read daily. Spend 15 to 20 minutes on reading. By doing this, your vocabulary will automatically increase. Uske baad mein your sentence formation will increase. By doing this, you will not get stuck, you will not get blank. Sentence formation bhi reading se hi acha hoga. सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन इज अनदर थिंग. सो नोट इट डाउन. एक रीडिंग करो, या फिर जो पॉडकास्ट देखो, सी द पॉडकास्ट विच हैव दोज कमेंट्स जो रहते हैं, उसमें सीसी जो रहता है, कैप्शंस, वो कैप्शंस वाले पॉडकास्ट देखो. गूगल पॉडकास्ट इज वेरी गुड. गूगल पॉडकास्ट देखो, गूगल करो, यू विल गेट मेनी पॉडकास्ट जहां पर you will see videos which can enhance your knowledge. At the same time, it will increase your vocabulary, a good for sentence formation, skill sets, and everything will be increased. Unable to understand, guys, sometimes you get blank because you are unable to understand. ये भी thing बहुत common है, but if this happens in an interview, then it doesn't look good. काफी सारे लोग होते हैं कि आपसे बेटर बात कर कर चले जाएंगे. So basic thing है, guys, read as much as you can. रोज हाफ एन आवर रीड करो, 20 to 30 minutes रीड करो. नोट डाउन द न्यू वर्ड्स. स्टार्ट लर्निंग एज मच एज यू कैन. और उसके बाद में व्हेन यू गो फॉर एन इंटरव्यू, थोड़े से बेसिक क्वेश्चंस जो है उसके रिस्पॉन्सेज प्रिपेयर रखो. ओके guys, I know a few speakers, what they do is whenever they log in for any of the webinars, उन लोग स्टार्टिंग में जो है ना, जो इंट्रोडक्शन का पार्ट होता है, दे लर्न अबाउट 1 to 3 सेंटेंसेस जो स्टार्टिंग में है, उन लोग मग इट अप. फिर उसके बाद में 1 2 3 जब फ्लो शुरू हो जाता है, देन as soon as they realize that they are getting response, automatically everything just comes in place. So यहाँ पर जो है इंटरव्यू में आप जब भी जाओगे, इस इंटरव्यू के क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर्स जो रहते हैं, which questions are generally asked, prepare for that. But at the same time, guys, do not respond the answers as if you have mugged it up. If I ask you something, your answer should not come like you have just mugged it and put and just over. It should not come like that. Your interview should be a discussion. Okay, so again important thing. That's फिर उसके बाद में जो है, once you start working towards this particular things, English communication में it would be helpful. First of all, read करना शुरू करो और podcast देखना शुरू करो जो captions वाले के साथ रहते हैं. You will not get stuck anywhere. You will not get stuck anywhere. You will not go blank. You will not speak too fast. Your confidence level will go up. Guys, other than this, जो नॉन वर्बल कम्युनिकेशन रहते हैं, they too play an important role. They too play an important role, like your actions. Guys, what you say, only 30 to 40% of that will count. Entire जो communication रहता है ना, only 32% of what you are actually speaking will count. फिर उसके बाद में 30 to 40% रहता है your actions, your expressions, the way you are speaking, how you are how your tune is, how your tone is. So all these things matter. 30% समझो खाली what you are saying will that count. फिर उसके बाद your body language, your actions, your expressions. So when all these things comes together, it is then when you can say that you are a good English communicator. You are communicating good. You are a fluent English communicator. You have to work on all these things. ठीक है? तो English speaking का तो हो जाएगा. उसके बाद जो है your actions, work towards it. Speaking in front of a mirror. Do it, guys. It is known as the mirror technique. Speak in front of a mirror. Elaborate and express yourself with all your hand actions, with all your communication. Do it 5 minutes to start with और gradually फिर उसको increase करो. By doing this, you will realize that कि जो the way you communicate, right, it will change. Your expressions will change, your tone will change, everything will start changing. And once then these three things are clubbed together, your English speaking, how you listen, how you respond, how you express yourself, your actions, your expressions, the tone that you are talking in. उसके बाद में ना, you will be the person who will actually crack the interview. You can impress because others are not aware of it. उन लोग जो है, we have seen people, we ask a question, they revert back with an answer. We ask a question, they revert back with an answer. It turns out to be a question and answer session जो कौन बनेगा करोड़पति के टाइप में होता है. That should not be the case, guys. ये बहुत ही अलग चीज होती है interview. It is supposed to be a discussion. And the day when you realize that interviews are discussions and not a question and answer sessions, you will feel the real difference and you will crack each and every interview. Guys, I have not cleared only the first interview which I appeared for. Uske baad, whatever I have appeared, I have cleared it. By just being genuine, by do not over exaggerating, just being normal, just being genuine, you can do anything. And the MNCs, I have cleared all the interviews in big MNCs. So you can assume how things happen. Like Cognizant, Capgemini, I had multiple offers. Deloitte में, Genpact में, Persistent में, Virtusa में, now it's Polaris and Virtusa. So all these companies, guys, whatever I have done, I've cleared it. By just being genuine and setting a good flow in an interview and having good discussions. And you too have to do this thing. Uske baad jo you will feel that everything will go good for you from here on. Okay, guys. Abhi we will give a quick 3-minute break. Uske baad mein just let me know if in case you have any questions related to this thing about confidence level के बारे में. If you are facing anything specific to that, about communication के बारे में, about English speaking के बारे में, about फिर उसके बाद में जो है we will talk something about the personality. थोड़ा सा personality के बारे में बात करेंगे. Then we will close it off. तो 3 मिनट का just we will take a break. अगर कुछ है तो बोलो. I could see that there are a few people in Zoom. YouTube पे कौन है क्या? I really don't know. I am not tracking YouTube. Okay, there is one question on. Okay, Sagar, if you are still watching, I am just sharing you the Zoom link. Okay, Sagar is there on the YouTube. Okay, Sagar, I just shared this Zoom link. You can join this. Just give me a sec, Sagar. Guys, meanwhile, जो भी Zoom पर है, if you have any queries, just let me know. 1-2 मिनट तो इसमें ही हो जाएंगे. फिर उसके बाद अपन थोड़ा पर्सनालिटी के बारे में बात करते हैं, फिर उसको क्लोज करते हैं. As the bus is saying that due to fear, sometime get blank, even if knowing the answers, how to recall thing, everything back and back complete. The bus, see what exactly happens is that, okay, I'm hoping that the bus is still watching, but his comment is there on the YouTube. Okay, what exactly happens is that few people have an idea. What they do is they form a sentence in their mind, then they just try to repeat it. थोड़े लोग जो है हिंदी में फॉर्म करते हैं एंड दे रिपीट इट. Few people they form the sentence in English and they repeat it when the actual time comes to talk. So hota kya hai, if they are doing this too much, so sometimes if even if they miss the slightest of word, then everything just gets stuck. So speaking, continuously speaking with your friends, and try to, by trying to speak and trying to communicate as much as you can in English is one of the best solutions how you can overcome the problem. By bringing communicating in English on day to day basis with your friends or wherever possible will automatically help you to eradicate this thing. At the same time, you have to increase the communicate, you have to increase reading books. By doing these things you will get things very you will get answers, you will get words, you will get vocabulary very spontaneously. By doing this you will not get blank because ये natural process से हो जाएगा. By repeating these things on regular basis, by repeating readings, by talking with your friends, these things will happen spontaneously. And once this happens, then ultimately you will not get stuck. Probably this thing is happening because maybe you are making a sentence in your mind, you are framing it first, then you are talking about it, then just you are saying it. If you are doing it in that way, then most of the people who do that get stuck. So stop doing that if you are doing, or उसके बाद में automatically you will feel the difference. Okay, anything, anyone, anything, any question related to whatever we have discussed, any doubt that you have, we will talk about that. फिर उसके बाद में थोड़ा सा पर्सनालिटी के बारे में बात करते हैं. और टॉपिक वी हैव वेरी मच कवर्ड द कॉन्फिडेंस ऑन कम्युनिकेशन required for an interview, how to understand why you are lacking confidence, why you are lacking that particular communication skill sets, and how to prepare for it. So we have very much discussed in detail about that till now. इसके बाद में जो है second half के बारे में we will just talk. Okay, Akila is saying how to get more command on presentation skills, way of changing. Way of changing, Akila, if you can just elaborate, what does this mean, way of changing?
It means like, so we are like presenting something to talking something, right? So like we need to like increase like the same topic. We need to change in the some other like same person may not be gets right same way. Maybe some
Your
persons will.
voice is very feeble. Can you just take the speaker somewhat close? That would be helpful.
So you can hear me right now.
Yeah, it's better. It's better now.
I'm saying that how to get more command and changing nothing but same persons may not have the same view, like taking the okay, same person don't have the same receiving capacity, right? So in order to like changing the way of explaining, like to reach the audience in a better way.
ठीक है, got it. ठीक है. So guys, first of all, first half जो है ना, whatever you do, you have to prepare for that. Without preparation के कुछ नहीं होता. Like I have been talking, my entire career has been like 12 years. I have been talking, I have been communicating with people, I have managed bench, I have conducted interviews, I have placed people, I was a point of contact for placing campus hires across all India level. So it means that I have been communicating throughout my career, and I am good at that. But it doesn't mean that I was underprepared before coming and starting this particular webinar. I was still prepared for that. If you consider this particular webinar as a presentation, I have prepared myself. Okay, I just went through it. What all points can I talk about? Okay, this is what the people will be expecting. क्या webinar है? Confidence. Okay, why do people lack confidence? I just went through the experiences that people have went through when I was interviewing people, when I was placing people here and there. I was prepared basically. What I'm trying to say is, You have to prepare. अगर आप कोई specific presentation करने के लिए जा रहे हो, you know what you will be asked, what you will be expected to say in that particular interview, and then accordingly you have to prepare. As soon as you prepare, automatically your pointers रहते हैं, those things will be there and you can start talking. The preparation is must. अगर जहां पर भी आप अंडर प्रिपेयर हो रहे हैं, the people who are prepared, they will get questions in their mind very quickly, they will respond, they will be aware about the answers, so they will take the upper hand. For that not to happen, एक preparation है, that is must. और उसके बाद जो है, how to speak to different people, because everyone will not be on the same page. Okay, because there is a different type of thing again required here. For an example, town halls, people, companies conduct something known as town halls. यहाँ पर the big CEOs comes and they address the entire team. So what you answer to them, the queries that you ask this particular people will not be the same that you will ask to your manager, right? Their level of understanding will be very much different. What will you ask to CEO? If a CEO comes, you will ask that what are the plans about collaboration with other companies, if he is responsible for launching some training programs, how we are planning to upgrade the employees. We have seen that people are struggling to move from A level to B level. So this is how you change. If you are having a word with your manager, these type of programs will not be under his purview. What will you ask him? Okay, what are our goals? ये time पे अपने clients क्या expect कर रहे हैं? So these will be the questions. So just assume and imagine the level of understanding of the person and what he is more interested in. As soon as you understand about what he is more interested in, what that particular meeting is all about, your automatically your communication and how you tackle that particular thing will automatically improve. Will this help, Akila, or you need any further inputs, or has it solved your understanding?
Got it, sir. Got it.
हाँ, तो वही अलग अलग लोगों से व्हाट दे एक्चुअली एक्सपेक्ट, इंटरव्यू का एजेंडा क्या है, इंटरव्यू का एजेंडा क्या है, प्रिपेयर अबाउट दैट एजेंडा, व्हाट आर द एक्सपेक्टेशंस, कौन रहेगा, इफ इट्स फ्रॉम योर सेम टीम मेंबर क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन रहेंगे, अगर आप डिलीवरी टीम के साथ बात कर रहे हो उनके क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन रहेंगे, if you are having a word with your clients, then what their expectations will be. Accordingly, just keep yourself prepared and automatically everything can be solved. ठीक है? Shruti saying के suppose sometime we don't know answer of question, then how to give respond properly to them. See Shruti, there can be two things. As soon as you prepare, most of the question के answers आ ही जाते हैं. Okay, if you are actually prepared for the interview, most of the question के answers आ ही जाते हैं. But okay, अगर समझो if you are talking about something into technical, तो होता क्या है guys, again the thing is if you are applying for 2 years of technical interview, they will expect you to answer that. They will expect you to answer that. But the thing is if you really do not know, तो अंधेरे में do not just give fake answers, okay, because they will catch you. So tell them that I knew this, but somehow you are not able to recollect it. If you are a fresher, if you are a beginner, well, you did it, you knew it, but somehow you are not able to recollect it. I will definitely work towards it. Bulki, I will definitely work towards it if it's required for me to work when I am selected. Something you will work towards it. As of now, you are not able to recollect it. These type of things will help. But खाली bluff करने की कोशिश मत करो, because as soon as you start bluffing, they will catch you. Bluff मत करो, what it is, but preparation करो, because if you are applying for 2 years of experience and if they are asking question related to 2 years of experience, you should not get stuck. अगर आप stuck हो जाओगे तो they will go ahead and select someone else. If you are a fresher, just show them that you are energetic. Even if you are unable to answer something, then the willingness to learn should be there. Guys, I knew this, I have learned this, but somehow I'm not able to recollect it. But I'm sure that I will just have a look at it after this interview is done. I will prepare something more about that. ऐसे टाइप में करो and it would be positively हो जाएगा. Okay, ठीक है. Anything else? Dibash is saying practice by speaking and reading will definitely help me, sir. Thanks, sir. Yes, Dibash, practice. You will get in that flow. As soon as you start speaking and practicing, you will automatically get in that flow. Or once that flow comes in, then you do not have to think and make sentences. it will just automatically come in. ठीक है अभी now guys we will just wrap the session. Before wrapping up we will talk about the actual personality about the interview और उसके बाद में अपन wrap करते हैं. Okay guys, we have discussed about confidence का काफी डिटेल में डिस्कस कर दिए. That was the main need for this particular session. Guys उसके बाद जो है we have discussed about communication. उसके बाद guys अगर पर्सनालिटी की बात करें तो एक कमिटमेंट रहना चाहिए. It is like again not related to confidence and communication, but yes, commitment. Whenever someone is interviewing you, they want you to be committed if you are selected there, because they will again want you, they will spend on you. Initially learning curve रहता है 1 2 3 months का रहता है, learning curve रहता है, they do not expect much from you. फिर उसके बाद when actual time comes to performance का phase रहता है, so you have to be prepared and you have to show that you are committed. So कुछ भी इंटरव्यूअर अगर क्वेश्चंस पूछेगा तो योर आंसर शुड बी दैट गिव हिम द फील दैट यू विल वर्क विद द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फॉर अ लॉन्गर ड्यूरेशन. फिर उसके बाद में क्या रहता है, पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड रहता है. दैट इज अगेन अ पार्ट ऑफ योर पर्सनैलिटी. वी डिडंट कवर इट बिकॉज इट वॉज नॉट इनटू कम्युनिकेशन एंड कॉन्फिडेंस. बट येस, योर पर्सनैलिटी शुड बी पॉजिटिव. Whatever the situation is put to you, you should feel, you should be confident enough, you should be positive enough, you can say that we can work towards and tackle that particular thing. You should be that live wire once you are selected. And by doing this, your entire team with whom you will be working will get motivated. And that is what a recruiter or a manager who is interviewing you is looking in you. Okay, उसके बाद क्या रहता है, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी जो रहता है, इट इज रिक्वायर्ड. एट टाइम्स इट्स रिक्वायर्ड बिकॉज प्रोजेक्ट के पास जो रहते हैं, समटाइम्स आपके स्किल सेट रिलेटेड प्रोजेक्ट्स नहीं आते हैं और कुछ ब्लेंडेड रिक्वायरमेंट्स आते हैं. दे मे आस्क यू टू स्विच, दे मे आस्क यू टू वर्क. तो कंप्लीट स्किल स्विच नहीं करना है. यू डू नॉट हैव टू कंप्लीटली स्विच योर स्किल, बट जो भी ब्लेंडेड स्किल सेट्स रहते हैं, यू हैव टू जस्ट एक्वायर देम. और वहाँ पर वैसे ब्लेंडेड प्रोजेक्ट्स में यू कैन लर्न मोर थिंग्स. तो साइड फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी रहता है. Then what more when it comes to personality? How you sit, your body language, how you sit, how you talk, how your communication is, how your body language is. Are you maintaining proper eye contact? Are you shrugging your shoulders like this? All these are not good signs. All these are not good signs. You all are being evaluated, and the recruiters, the people who are evaluating you, they are smart enough to understand whether you are hiding something for them, or you are nervous, or you are overconfident, or you are underconfident. So all these things just take care of. ऐसा folded hands करके मत बैठो. It's not a good sign. It shows that you are very much submissive, or it shows that you are hiding something, not opening up, or look into the eyes of the person whom you are speaking to. At least 70% look into his eyes. It's very basic. If you are talking to me, you will generally look in my eyes and you will talk, right? You will not look here and there and you will talk. Basic चीज रहती है. But interview के time पे, if you are nervous, you try to recollect something by looking here and there, तो वहाँ पर problem हो जाता है. Because whenever you try to recollect, you look, most of the people, they look here, there, then they try to recollect. Don't let that happen. तो सामने से recruiter के आंखों में देखकर ही बात करो. 100 पूरा all like 60% 70% look into his eyes. खाली आँखी कोई मत घूरते रहो, or else it will just again not look good. ठीक है. फिर उसके बाद में shoulders ऐसे ऐसे shrug मत करो. Fingers से don't play with your cell, don't play with your keychain. Proper composure like this, proper sit करो like this posture, it should be fine. ठीक है. And if you apply all these things, right, whatever we have discussed now, your level of confidence will automatically be good. Your communications will automatically be good. Your this signs of personality, if you already work on this, as believe me, you will clear any given interview. Nothing is too complicated. Nothing is too complicated. We make things complicated by thinking too much about it. Keep things simple. The things which you are not aware of, not confident about, prepare for that. And the things which you are doing good, keep doing it. By doing this, you can clear any given interview, guys. Okay. So guys, this is what I wanted to cover today in this particular short session. If you have any queries, just let me know. We have already put everything in a nutshell. So whatever we have covered 3 things. Just repeating for the people who have just joined. 3 things that we have covered. First, we have defined what is the reason of lacking confidence. Then can be n number of reasons. We have defined the specific reasons. You just have to pinpoint the reason why you lack confidence. उसके बाद में just start working towards it. We have already discussed about how you can step by step so start working towards it. Yes, उसके बाद we have discussed about confidence, communication. Why do people lack communication? अगर English speaking का problem है, we have discussed about that as well. उसके बाद we have discussed about personality traits, few of the personality traits that you should possess in an interview. It's right from the combination of how you speak, the tone that you have, the how you think, how you respond, not too fast to jump, not too slow to jump, proper communication, and set an interview like a discussion. उसके बाद में your personality, the way you groom yourself, proper shirt or proper formals are essential, guys. Okay, formals are very important because it solves the need. Many times people say that formal की जरूरत नहीं है, but most of the service based companies, they work on multiple projects, and if they are working on multiple projects, there are chances that multiple clients will come there, so they expect you to be in formals. तो फॉर्मल्स जो है इट्स गुड. और फिर ड्रेस कोड रहता है फ्राइडे को कुछ रहता है, दे आर ओके विद नॉन फॉर्मल्स एज वेल. नॉन फॉर्मल्स में तो जीन्स रहता है एंड फुल स्लीव का या हाफ स्लीव का टी शर्ट रहता है. नथिंग गोज बियॉन्ड दैट. फैंसी विंसी नहीं रहता है, बट इट्स ओके. बट फॉर्मल वेयर करो, इट इज गुड. एंड एट द सेम टाइम, हाउ यू आर ड्रेस्ड अप स्पीक्स अबाउट योर पर्सनैलिटी. What you have dressed up talks about you as a person. Okay, if you are wearing a chain across your neck, if you are wearing a bracelet, it talks about your personality. If you are not properly groomed, if you are coming for an interview, if you are not properly groomed, if you have a long hair, if your beard is not properly trimmed, if it's foul here and there, it talks about you are just not in a good space of mind, right? So all these things, before even you actually start speaking, it will already speak, your personality will already speak about you. So ये चीजें बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहती है. ग्रूम योरसेल्फ वेल, प्रॉपर शर्ट पहनो, टक योरसेल्फ, प्रॉपर बटन लगाओ, especially if you are going in an interview. Do those things that can give you an upper hand. Like I went for an interview, it was my third interview जब मैं cognizant को गया था. My friend, he was also a part of HR team that point of time. वो like tie पहन के जाओ, and that was the interview wherein I was wearing a tie in that interview. उसके बाद I never wore it again in an interview. But yes, all these things mattered. All these things matter because if two people are there, both the people are at the same level, the communication is good, experience is good, everything is good, then these slight things that you do differently will give you that upper hand. तो ये सब चीजें देखो, these things will be very good. उसके बाद क्या guys, just let me know if in case you have anything, any query. Guys, let me share something with you, okay? If you are interested, I suggest you to join this. I will share it. This is an ongoing thing, okay? We have been coming up with some many programs actually. So all okay, I've shared this link with you. It's basically a paid program wherein we charge some 399 or 400 rupees. It's like a personality for an interview or mock interview where we conduct something. Okay, so what we exactly do is, whatever things we have prepared now, whatever things we have discussed now, you get a time to overlook and think about all these things. Okay, you get 3 days time to think about to work on all these things. उसके बाद जो है, this particular program is a 5-day program basically. This is a 5-day program. यहाँ पर on the first day we will conduct a mock interview. So on the mock interview you will be evaluated on all the parameters that we have discussed now. ठीक है, नॉन टेक्निकल मॉक इंटरव्यू रहता है. तो वहां पर we will evaluate you and see, we will tell you what are the observation, where things are good, where things are wrong, on what areas you have to prepare yourself. उसके बाद we also conduct a just a minute session. We conduct a just a minute session. वहां पर again if you can speak for a minute on any specific topic. So you can again, basically it's a mock interview that we conduct. We evaluate whether whatever we have discussed now, whether you are good with that and where you stand when it comes to actual interview. So this is a 5-day program. First day वहां पर रहता है, फिर उसके बाद में observations रहते हैं, then suggestions रहते हैं, और meanwhile जो last day रहता है before closing के, we again have one-to-one discussion just to see how things are. So I've just pasted this particular link. कोई अगर anyone, if really they feel a need, if you start doing whatever we have said, things will be good. But if still you have that doubt, if you need that upper kick to your confidence level, so go ahead and register for it. So we will specifically थोड़ा सा time निकालेंगे and accordingly we'll do. Mamta is saying my question is not answered.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Mamta, tell me.
Sir, sorry to talk in between.
No, tell me.
I just had a, I yeah, sir. I have posted like I have the question regarding CTC, how to handle the CTC part, as I'm experienced. So it's it's a normal question actually. I face lot of time like whenever we say na like we had interview, we cleared the technical round and all this stuff. So whenever HR called the next time, she'll ask like, "This is my current CTC XYZ." So she'll ask, "What is your expected?" Means people won't recognize you based on your skills and they will give you that. They just ask you and based on that they will fix like, अच्छा तुमने इतना मांगा था तो हम इतना दे सकते हैं. So it is like इतना कुछ मिल गया है ना अभी मतलब ऐसे करते हैं सर मतलब 2-3 बार हुआ है तो like how to deal with that situation.
नहीं ममता होता है. See, देखो, in fact, good that you reminded me about this. एक दो क्वेश्चंस थे which we said के ये सेशन के बाद में उसको अपन पिक करते हैं, तो this session was a part of that. ये सेशन, ये क्वेश्चन जो था, ये क्वेश्चन भी वही क्वेश्चन था which ideally speaking अपन सेशन कंप्लीट होने के बाद उसके बारे में लास्ट में लेने वाले थे. तो ये वही क्वेश्चन है.
ओके ओके सर, सॉरी मुझे लगा कि मेरा क्वेश्चन आंसर ही नहीं हुआ इसलिए मैंने इन बिटवीन पूछ लिया सर.
नहीं, we discuss about how to answer for expected salary, how to avoid telling
यस
salary. This was the question.
फिक्स्ड अमाउंट लाइक हाँ वो पूछते कि मतलब फिक्स्ड कितना चाहिए वो बोलो तो उसको कैसे अवॉइड करें. जैसे हमको पता है ना सर कि वी क्लियर द इंटरव्यू सो दे नो आवर स्किल सेट how we cleared and how much we have given. Okay, so when they know that, why can't HR like give the as per the position like जो भी इंडस्ट्री का स्टैंडर्ड होता है ना, why can't they give? They just like हमें बोलते हैं कि
you have, Mamta, how much experience do you have?
It's like 3 sir, 3 plus now.
3 plus. See, Mamta, basic thing, there is no need to hide actually anything. बोले तो it's not required for you to hide your old CTC. That was one of the points that you have written there. So, see, okay, first thing is do proper.
So we tell होता क्या है कि हम लोग जब बताते हैं ना, let's say मैंने बोला कि 6 lakhs, so based on that they will say कि okay, we'll give 50% of that hike based on that. So I'm just telling, okay.
I will tell you, okay.
Okay, yeah, sir.
I will tell you how the actual process should be. Okay. First of all, you try to understand how much is the current standard for your particular experience level. Okay. If you are 3 years of experience, if you are working in Java as a skill set, try to do proper analysis of what that person should actually get and how much is market actually paying it. So ideally speaking, that should be your expectation. Okay? That should be your expectation. How will you know about this? That there are many websites. Glassdoor hai, you will get some tentative numbers about how much people are paying. Vacitum, I think Vacitum may be hai. So you will get some tentative idea about how much people are paying for 3 years of experience. Accordingly, you can set your expectations. Market may, if we just leave up to the recruiter, okay? If we leave up to the recruiter or a company, and if we allow them to decide how much they want to pay, if we are okay with that, what they will do is they will consider your last CTC. They will consider your last CTC और generally उसके ऊपर 30% base पे उन लोग hike देके छोड़ देते हैं. That is what they generally do. Or if they have many profiles, if they have many people who are into Java, if they are into 3 years of experience, agar if your last CTC is good enough, agar last CTC is actually very good, and what you are expecting is already 30% space mil gaya, if you are okay with that, then it should be fine. Magar, if your last CTC is very less, if you have work but due to some reasons you didn't get a proper CTC, then definitely you can skip that 30% hike wala thing and you can quote your number. You can quote your number, you can, because you yourself know what is the what your resume is, how much your experience is, and what will you contribute to the team once you get selected for that. And everyone understands this. Everyone understands this. Okay, if you are working on a skill set which is very niche, then you can, in fact, you can, I have seen the people giving like 80% hike. Okay, but Java is not that niche skill set. There are many people who are into Java. But yes, if your last CTC is less, somehow if it's not up to the market standards, then you can actually claim a bigger number after doing all the analysis and all the investigation about how much you are getting paid for that. And another thing is, if you're going for a particular company, also try to find out how much they are paying for that particular skill set, because there are many product based companies who pay somewhat more than what generally other service based companies do. Okay, so if you're,
Yeah, sir, exactly. This is what in service-based company we won't get much, but if we like give for an product-based, so like there is a difference. There is a lot more
there is
difference
a
there.
difference, there is a difference. So before going, you have to change your mindset, or you have to tweak your answer on the basis of how, which company you are appearing. I've seen like 2 years of experience, 3 years of experience getting packages of 8 lakhs and 9 lakhs as well. So these things happen, and there are product based companies who have given to 12 lakhs as well. First of all, clearing an interview in a product based company is somewhat not that easy when it comes to what you need to do it in a service based company. थोड़े से tough रहते हैं. So while actually you gradually, when इन लोग इतना जब process consider करते हैं, when they actually feel that this person can actually work, and when they offer you, roll an offer to you, then you can actually negotiate with them. खाली बेसिक वर्क इतना रहता है, ट्राई टू फाइंड इट आउट फ्रॉम ऑल द पोर्टल्स के इन लोग कितना पे करते हैं, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली दैट वुड बी द रिसर्च दैट यू हैव टू डू, और वो हिसाब से गो एंड कोट इट. That is the best thing that you can do. और सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनीज के,
Yes, sir.
या सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनीज जो है, मोस्ट ऑफ देम दे पे ऑन रेगुलर बेसिस. जो बेसिक स्लैब्स रहते हैं, दे गो एंड पे इट अकॉर्डिंगली. और जो प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड रहते हैं, दे जनरली पे मोर, बट दे इंटरव्यू पीपल आल्सो, दे ग्रिल पीपल, दे कंडक्ट मोर राउंड्स. उनका थोड़ा सा अलग रहता है, बट इफ दे आर सिलेक्टिंग यू, दे विल पे यू. सो द होल थिंग इज टू पुट इट ऑल इन अ नटशेल. थोड़ा सा बेसिक एनालिसिस करो, स्टडी करो बिफोर अपियरिंग इन अ कंपनी. विच कंपनी यू आर अपियरिंग, उन लोग उतना एक्सपीरियंस को कितना दे रहे हैं, एंड इफ यू आर एडिंग वैल्यू टू दैट पर्टिकुलर पैकेज, इफ यू फील दैट यू आर एडिंग दैट वैल्यू, देन यस, गो अहेड एंड कोट इट. और अगर आप सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी में चले,
Uh,
और वहां पर अगर आप ज्यादा कोट कर रहे हो, एंड इफ द पैकेज इज नॉट दैट मच, इफ won't get approval for that, then they won't pay you, they will select for someone else. So you have to be a bit sensible while doing all these interactions. उन लोग ने तो बोलेंगे कि यार नहीं मेरे पास और भी
yeah.
है, राइट? सो यू हैव टू अकॉर्डिंगली ट्वीक योर आंसर्स. सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी में अगर आप बहुत
And sir,
ज्यादा,
one more.
okay.
Yeah, got your answer, sir. Ki based on our analysis and their expectations and the thing means the pay band which they are paying, we have to analyze all the factors and then we have to talk with them, right?
How much are you in need of a job? वो तो जावा प्रोफाइल है, 3 years का प्रोफाइल है. देयर आर मेनी जावा प्रोफाइल विद 3 years ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस. और जब प्रोफाइल में मार्केट में, सिमिलरली जब कोई चीज मार्केट में ज्यादा रहती है, तो उसके लिए कोई ज्यादा इतना पे नहीं करता.
हम्म.
देयर विल बी अ पीपल, इफ यू से नो,
बट सर अभी तो मार्केट अच्छा चल रहा है ना, मतलब
देयर
nowadays there are lots of openings, so people are like there are many opportunities na sir,
these
so
are
at least people are getting paid with a good salary and
multiple offers.
good things na to.
Apply for multiple interviews, keep handy 2 to 3 offers. People are getting it.
Yes sir, my next question is that only, if we have 2 to 3 offers, then how to again handle the stuff, because it's again a confusion na, means which one to choose and how to deal with that situation again.
Your technical expertise, Mamta. First of all, whenever you are selecting something, there should be first of all a good company. A good company which can provide you that. Different people look at it in different manner. There are few people who look for stability. If you are looking for a stability, then the company which have more projects, that would be the best option. For an example, if you talk about TCS, if you talk about Accenture, if you talk about Cognizant, if you talk about Tech Mahindra, these companies, not Tech Mahindra, these other three companies which I name, and some Infosys, these people, they have many clients. they have many clients. If you are looking for stability and with some decent package, then this should be the company. They have good work process, they have good people, they have good teams, they have good top management. Stability will be there. So if you are looking for that, these would be the companies. If you are looking for a challenging atmosphere, a challenging environment, then startups would be a ideal thing. But startups में होता क्या है, people they have their own way of dealing with people. Okay, so first of all, what you are looking for, technical wise you should be technically sound, and the experience, the project which they are selecting you should match your skill set. First of all, technical skill set. If you are a Java, you should get a project which is into Java. That will further strengthen your resume. That is point number one. If you are looking for stability, which companies will provide you more stability? Point number two वहां पर रहता है. So यहाँ पर just put all these combinations, और फिर उसके बाद में salary आता है. अगर काफी सारे कंपनीज रहते हैं, they pay you more, बट वो काम भी वैसा कराते हैं. देयर इज नो मेंटल, देयर इज नो सेटिस्फैक्शन, देयर इज नो पीस. उन लोग ड्रिल भी उतना ही करते हैं. सो वो सैलरी जो है, इफ यू आर गेटिंग अ डिसेंट सैलरी एंड इफ यू कैन मैनेज थिंग्स वेल, इट्स अगेन योर कॉल. थोड़ा सा सेटिस्फैक्शन 2-3 साल निकाल कर, देन ऑटोमेटिकली यू विल अगेन गेट अ हाइक. तो टेक्निकल योर स्किल सेट देखो सबसे पहले, थोड़ा सा ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ व्हाट यू थिंक, थोड़ा स्टेबिलिटी देखो. इफ इट्स अ गुड कंपनी, इट्स अ स्टार्टअप, काफी सारे startups are also good. In the startup you can get learn many things. टेक्नो मैनेजर्स बन सकते हैं वहाँ पर, फर्दर प्रमोशंस हो सकते हैं. you will you will be in a position to do many things there. तो see all these calls, but skill set देखो और stability देखो if you are in starting of your career. And most of the things depends on how you tackle the situation. Startups maybe there are good people around. If you are able to manage them, then things will automatically good. It's up to you. It's up to your skill sets, it's up to your people management skills. सब उसके बेसिस पे ही होता है. बट स्किल सेट देख लो और अच्छी कंपनी देख लो. अगर वो नहीं होता है तो स्टार्टअप्स आर ऑल्सो नॉट अ बैड आइडिया, बट यू शुड बी गुड इनफ टू हैंडल इट. और बहुत ही कोई ज़्यादा पैकेज दे रहा है और काम भी अगर वैसा ही करा कर ले रहा है, सो इट्स अप टू यू इफ यू आर एबल टू मैनेज योर फैमिली बैलेंस सही तरीके से कर पा रहे हो क्या. सो ये सब चीज देखो, कौन सबसे बेस्ट पॉसिबल दे रहा है, वो कंपनी को ज्वाइन कर लो.
या सर, क्योंकि जनरली कैसे होता है ना कि एक्सेंचर, ये कॉग्निजेंट, अभी तक तो बहुत सारी रिक्वायरमेंट थी ना, तो पीपल इजीली गॉट द ऑफर सर. बिकॉज अभी का टाइम ऐसे ही था कि ऑलमोस्ट सबको ऑफर मिल ही जाता था. तो मेरे साथ भी वैसे ही हुआ. मेरे पास 3 ऑफर्स थे. सो आई वाज अनेबल टू चूज कि मतलब कौन सा चूज करे, क्योंकि आई वाज लाइक थोड़ा नर्वस थी. और प्रोजेक्ट मतलब मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि विच वन आई शुड पिक अप.
But you
ओके,
joined,
तो
right?
सॉरी सर.
You joined the company, right? You selected some offer, right?
Yes, I joined. Yes, I chosen the another thing, but I said कि how to tackle, because I don't know. This is like interview भी इतना hard नहीं हुआ था sir. Like अच्छा खासा हुआ था, and they like got selected and got 2 to 3 offers. First Infosys, then Cognizant, और एक normal था, मतलब मेरी own client ने दिया था. Okay, so further मुझे मेरा client ही मतलब वर्किंग लर्निंग के लिए सब कुछ ठीक लगा, इसीलिए मैंने वही चूज किया और उन्होंने मुझे बेस्ट भी दिया.
Yeah.
बट आई वॉज इन अ कंफ्यूजन कि आई शुड नॉट डू. और फिर उसके बाद क्या हुआ ना, और एक मतलब मेरी लाइफ में और एक मतलब इंसिडेंट था, जो कि लाइक आई गॉट अ ऑफर फ्रॉम डेलॉइट. ओके, एंड दैट टू इट वाज गुड, लाइक अच्छा था. बट इट वाज लाइक एक कंडीशन थी वहां पे ये कि वो बोल रहे थे कि अगर यूएस का.
You are on mute.
हेलो.
Yeah, you were on mute. You went on mute somehow.
सॉरी यस सॉरी. तो हाँ, तो यूएस का क्लाइंट था, तो दे वर सेइंग कि वी विल प्रोवाइड यू दिस मच जॉइनिंग बोनस, एंड इफ वी गॉट अ चांस टू गो टू यूएस देन यू हैव टू साइन द बॉन्ड, like saying that कि whenever you got trained for that much duration, if you are not able to continue, then you have to pay something. तो मुझे वो क्लॉज समझ में नहीं आया सच में बोलूँ तो, मतलब वो क्या था, या फिर वो बॉन्ड क्यों डाल रहे, या फिर what kind of restriction is that. I was not able to understand कि ये ऐसे भी होता है क्या सर, मतलब
हाँ
जो
हाँ
बड़ी बिगर एमएनसी होती है तो.
हाँ करते हैं, because अगर if you are going on site, right, it means that company is paying more to you. If you are going to on site, company is paying more to you, और उनका daily allowances रहता है. You get those allowances which are along with your CTC. और कंपनी वहां पर जाते हैं, and if you go there, basically if you have to learn something और यहाँ पर आके देन यू टीच समथिंग, या वो चीज आप यहाँ पर फिर बाकी करना शुरू करते हो, तो लोग उतना इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, दे
बट
इन्वेस्ट।
सर जैसे कि हमको जाना ही नहीं है बट वी वांट टू एक्सेप्ट द ऑफर, हमें जाना नहीं है या फिर वी डोंट वांट टू गेट इनटू दैट काइंड ऑफ लाइक बॉन्ड वगैरह, तो
हाँ,
वी जस्ट हैव टू डू नॉर्मल स्टफ एंड देन लर्न द थिंग्स वट एवर द पोजिशन यू आर गेटिंग, यू जस्ट वांट टू डू दैट,
नहीं अगर
तो
बॉन्ड
उससे कैसे डील करें लाइक?
ट्रू, इफ यू डोंट वांट टू साइन अ बॉन्ड, डोंट ऑप्ट फॉर दिस
Hmm.
कंपनीज। आई हैव जनपैक भी कराती
Okay.
है बॉन्ड, जनपैक भी कराती है बॉन्ड।
Yes.
इनफैक्ट वहां तो ऑन साइट का नहीं रहता है, बट
सर लाइक वो कैसे था ना कुछ मतलब मुझे समझा नहीं, जैसे वो एट द सेम टाइम बोल रहे थे कि हम लोग ज्वाइनिंग बोनस देंगे और एट द सेम टाइम बोल रहे थे कि तुमको इतने ड्यूरेशन के लिए फिक्स रहना है, तो इट वाज लाइक मुझे समझा नहीं, इट्स लाइक अ बिस्किट, आई थॉट इन माय वे कि if we are getting good enough salary na, so why should we go with such thing called joining bonuses and then stick to the company for 2 to 3 years of time?
bonuses will be there. Companies will give joining bonuses. It's a normal practice.
Okay.
Companies joining bonuses देती है. It's a normal practice. Many companies give. The what happens is if you are having a multiple offers, ये companies के बीच में ही like they it's not easy to get an employee. First of all, they wait for a person. They wait for like 2 months for employee to come and join them. So they also try to ensure that the person, once they select offer, once he's selected, do not drop the offer. So they themselves will put all this stuff, और उसके बाद they do all these things, joining bonus देते हैं, all these things, so that the person actually joins them. वो commitment type में रहता है. There are companies who directly send
हाँ
joining
सर.
as well. Joining kits direct courier कर देते हैं. So there is nothing wrong in that, but the company is also trying to ensure that कि कोई ना कोई join, अगर offer roll out है तो join हो जाए. So that's the reason why they do all these things. Okay? And when it comes to joining your client, I think it was a good call because you already knew the company which you are supposed to join. They already know you. So जो basic stuff रहता है, they are
Yes, sir. That's why I chosen my client itself. I don't know, like I was really confused in that duration ki what to choose and what to choose. I thought, okay, I'll take this call and then I'll decide if I get in future again. So let's see that time. So I continue with this. I mean, like मेरा client था actually. So I continued with that.
because they already know you. So वो basic जो understanding
Yes.
company starting.
And they offered me well, sir, based on जो भी मेरे पास था offer, तो they offered me a good thing, like
Yeah, and the good
अच्छा ही package offer किया
already
था.
know you. The good part is they know you. If offer
Yes.
something more than what generally other people are doing, they will expect you to work like that. I have seen company who have been hiring people and with giving extra good pay, which is like unseen in the market. But what these people do is, even if you ask the slightest of question to the manager, they are very closely observing. Okay, if you join a company, if you get stuck somewhere, if you ask a question to someone about how to get this sorted out, they are very closely observing it. And then later on, they are giving a feedback stating that, okay, this person is not fit for that. And again, they are hiring it, and again, then they are again firing them as well. I know these companies as well. But the good thing here is that if you already know, then clients already know you. You know what is expected. They know what is expected from you. So automatically, चीजें sort होती है. And meanwhile, Azhar is texting ke in addition to expected salary, as per market standard, is the right way to answer. Market standard is the right way to answer if you do not want to put your job at risk. अगर समझो एक ही job है, and actually if you do not want to push risk at things at risk, तो इन लोग क्या करते हैं, 30% हाइक दे देंगे, और इनके जो प्रॉपर जो सैलरी जो बकेट है, दे विल समवॉट मिड दो लेवल्स रहते हैं सैलरी के. एवरी सैलरी बकेट हैज 2 लेवल्स. एक मिनिमम लेवल रहता है, एक टॉप लेवल रहता है. तो ये मिनिमम बिटवीन लेवल में लाके रख देंगे. But yes, this is the right way to answer. Agar if you are in doubt, this is the right way to answer. I am open for as per the market standards. This is also right way to answer. But अगर थोड़ा सा रिस्क ये वो कम करना है, तो you can answer in this particular manner. अगर multiple job offers है ये वो, तो yes, you can negotiate. ठीक है?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for your like answering my question, because you have such experience. No, it really helps us
Yeah, I will
to
tell you.
know things better, because I was really facing to whom I should ask, because people are like friends or जो भी होते हैं ना, they don't answer. If we go also, they will like, अरे मतलब manage कर ले, ऐसे मतलब बताते नहीं है सर कि पता नहीं क्यों, बट ओपनली बताते नहीं है कुछ चीजें.
I will tell you one
दे
of
लाइक तू सोच करके डिसीजन लो.
I will just give you an example. Probably you can just have an understanding. One of my friends who completed his education with me, some quite in 2011, he did his masters. Okay, he did his masters along with me. So now he's trying to switch his company. तो उसको भी similar question आया salary के बारे में. He is trying to switch the industry. Currently वो एक industry में था. Now he is switching to another industry. So now the question is के they are asking for some expectations and they are not giving that good number नहीं दे रहे हैं हम लोग. Okay, they are not paying as per the expectations. But the thing is that technically जो है वो जो new company है, that company will help him. कोई steel company है, there is some steel sector में, and this profile will be good for that person. So he asked me a similar question कि भाई रमेश क्या करूँ मैं इसके बारे में. सला इन लोग ऐसा बोल रहे हैं कि सैलरी कितने एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे. आई डोंट वांट टू एट द सेम टाइम टेक रिस्क, ये मेरे रिज्यूमे के लिए अच्छा रहेगा. सो द आंसर टू हिम वाज कि भाई राइट मार्केट स्टैंडर्ड देखो, पहले स्किल सेट देखो. If you are good with that skill set, if that skill set is providing you a stability for long term, then it's good for you. Go ahead with the skill set or market standard bolo, so that you do not get out of the interview in that race itself. So balanced तरीके से you can tackle many things. You just have to be sensible. What will happen on what you say? आज अगर what you say उसका impact क्या होगा? Just think about this in whatever you do in your life, in whatever you do in your career. एक बार सोच लो क्या आप बोल रहे क्या और उसका impact क्या होगा, accordingly just answer it. ठीक है? तो वो हो जाता है.
Yes sir, got it. Yeah sir.
ये नहीं
Yeah, got it sir, thank you.
Okay, chalo, most welcome. It's already 8:45. I will log off. I'm sure कि live transformation का 9 o'clock का session भी start होने वाला है. So ठीक है guys, चलो, I've shared this link. If anyone wants to join this 5-day program, I suggest them to join this. अगर कोई doubt में ये हो रहा तो वो ये हो जाएगा, clear हो जाएगा. ठीक है? Anything else guys? चलो, I think it's already over. It's a lot of time. ठीक है, take care guys. All the best. All the best. Text me if in case you have any query on our WhatsApp group, Expert Speak Jobs and Guidance group. You can text there. I will reply you back between 4 to 5 p.m.